but it's not live. I'm just recording it. I'm gonna record. I'm gonna record the rest and then post it later. You know what I'm saying? And if that works, then that's from now on. I can't just post it live. It ain't working. You know what I'm saying? And this way, I can post it to YouTube. I can post it to other spots. You know what I'm saying? Marco Word Sports Show.
That was the worst song I have ever heard in my life. Who was that?
You won't like nothing like that.
God, that was horrible. All I heard was true champions, champions, champions.
Oh my God.
True champions, champions.
That was the Roots.
That was the Roots?
Champion. That was off of a couple years ago. It was a NBA Finals thing that he did, and I just brought that up. You know. So
that was the Roots. That's the worst thing I've ever heard
from
them.
First things first. We got sound of Magic Johnson talking about that trade. So let's see what he got.
Had a great conversation a couple months ago, and I told Rob, you know, if we can get some flexibility and maybe a first-round pick at the trade deadline, it would be great for our organization. And I want to really congratulate Rob. He did an outstanding job of working the phones and really bringing back something that I could get behind. That's going to be great for what we want to achieve here, which is first we want to get back to the playoffs. Then we want to get back to being a championship team.
Oh, look what I found.
Yeah, so I think we're this is a bittersweet moment for us.
What are you talking about?
But
The lights.
overall, if you look at the pathway
No,
to
no.
the
Can-
great teams and
Radio
success
Phoenix
in the
is like
NBA,
lights.
most of
Yeah.
the time it's through
Ours
the
right
road
here.
where a team has
14,000,
great
21.
flexibility
That's ours
and
right there.
draft assets
The
to
3,000
see
that's
opportunities
Radio Phoenix as a
to
whole.
get the elite players in the game.
Now, what did you think about that? With Magic Johnson and Robert Pelinka really making strategic moves here to basically get them back to championship caliber. And you know what? I'm not mad at them. This is what you're supposed to do, especially when you have cap space and movable players to make
Right.
these moves.
Right. I tell you one thing: the Lakers are probably the most dangerous team with today, after today, in the NBA, as far as like cap space and flexibility on what they want to do. This whole Lakers thing reminds me of back when we acquired Kobe Bryant and just acquired Shaq. We got rid of Nick Van Exel and we got rid of Eddie Jones. And all the Laker
Right.
fans was like, "What are you doing?" and crying. I remember I was one of them, you know what I mean, crying about it. But then, you know what I mean, we came up with Derek Fisher, and we came up with players like Kobe Bryant to lead us through a backcourt like that, and 5 championships. And this is what the feel is. The same feel we had in '96 is the same feel that we got now. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's a 6'8" guy, man. This dude is ruthless, homie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But that's the same feel I have for the Lakers right now coming up. Now, are we going to go on another championship extravaganza? Most likely. But, you know what I mean? Will we? Probably. I mean, do we win the championship within 3
I'm
years?
not sure
Hey, it's
that
the Lakers. I don't put it past us.
Who knows
God,
if that's happening.
88 to 113. Y'all are getting y'all sons on out there. Y'all getting y'all straight sons on out there, getting roped. What happened? The New York Knicks are just.
All right, well,
boy.
talk about what you was just talking about. You keep
I'm
talking
sorry,
about
man.
that,
I just seen
what's
you
going
just
on
clicked
with
over. Hey, it's a sports show, man. We supposed to talk
Okay.
about sport. I'm talking about the Knicks getting rope a
you?
dope.
Yeah, I just said they got beat 113 to 88. You know
God,
about
I
that.
guess it ain't worse than the Suns. What was that final score? Hold on, man. Technology, the place where technology doesn't exist.
Well, here's my take on that. You know, like I said, it seems like the Lakers are pulling the right strings and doing the right moves, and it looks like they're going to be in play for LeBron James and possibly someone else, Paul George, maybe.
Worst loss suffered by an NBA team in history.
What do you think about would this make it to where LeBron James does go to the Lakers?
At first, I thought I had thoughts of Isaiah Thomas there. No, I'm not going there. You remember? Did you see what happened to him after he came off and Isaiah went to slap him 5 and he just walked right past him?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Oh, Damian mad, man. It's 20-5. Damian came out there and said, "Y'all ain't gonna trade me? Okay,
Right.
I'm gonna drop 50 on these fools tonight."
Yeah.
Anyway,
5 right now in the first quarter. Portland versus Charlotte. Yeah, keep on track. You cutting in and out. People ain't understanding what you're
I
talking
know,
about,
man, because I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to find this Suns loss and tell them the Suns fans how y'all got beat. Anyway,
Here, I got it for you, man. I'm right here. You over
I'm
here.
already there, 124-76. Anyway, where were we at?
Do they
Whole other stuff
have
right
a
there.
chance
No.
to get LeBron and somebody
No.
else?
No, we got a chance to get LeBron, somebody else, and probably even a third max player. But here's the problem with that. Do you really want LeBron who's north of 30? Do you really want LeBron? That's like the Albert Pujols trade to the Angels. And now the Angels are just paying somebody, you know what I mean, to go put on the uniform and sit in the dugout, you know? That's
Yeah.
what this is equivalent to, the Albert Pujols trade. You know what I mean? When you
Okay.
get a good Albert Pujols who was out there, but then the Cardinals are sitting over there like, "Y'all want this, man? We got the best trade off this tire. Here, buy it, Al. It's been real. You was the best baseball player through 3 seasons with us. Now go on over there and sit there behind Mike Trout." Anyway, and that's what LeBron James is. You get 2 explosive years and then
Well,
3 years of a back
maybe that's,
end
well,
terrible.
maybe that's all you need is 2 years.
No, because
but
he's
listen
gonna
here.
want north of $200,000, $200 million.
Yeah, but listen here.
Do you want that?
Magic spending like it's water. But listen, let's say you get those last 2 explosive years and you're deep in the playoffs and deep in the finals. Let's say you maybe win a championship with LeBron and then he retires off in the sunset. You have a team set up to win more championships. So this may
You have a team set up to win championships around LeBron. Once LeBron goes, now you just got a team. No. You want to get like a Paul George if you must get anybody. Maybe Boogie Cousins or Anthony Davis. Somebody young that can grow and be explosive.
Now, you know what? That does make sense. I feel what you're saying there.
You
with
have a
Anthony
young
Davis,
team, a
Boogie
young coach,
Cousins.
and then you get old LeBron. I look 45 coming out of my mama. LeBron. Come on, man. No, you don't want that.
All right, well, we got to go on this last break. We'll be right back. Mark My Words Sports Show. All right, after this.
Sorry about that, man. I'm just. Come
Los Compadres Restaurant.
Los Compadres is in the heart of the 19 North
What's up?
Corridor
I can hear
in
you.
Phoenix.
Information and reservations on Jazz Night, dinner,
Trying to
drink
do my
specials,
5
and
things,
reservations at 602-864-0043.
Follow Los
No, my
Compadres
weed
VHS
was hitting right
on
now.
Facebook and
Oh,
Instagram.
that's right. We on this thing.
No, that's me recording. I'm not on.
That's right.
Promotional consideration for this program is provided by
Yeah,
MIM,
you're not me.
Musical Instrument Museum, the world's only global musical instrument museum, and the MIM Music Theater at Tatum and Mayo Boulevards in Phoenix, mim.org.
The odds of becoming a signed artist and having 4 #1 albums. 1 in 100 million. The odds of going on to win 7 Grammy Awards. 1 in 1.4 million. The odds of this performer having a child diagnosed with autism. 1 in 68. I'm Tony Braxton,
Yeah,
and I encourage you to
124-78,
learn more
man.
at autismspeaks.org.
I quit being a
/signs.
fan of the
Look at
Lakers.
the Cavs.
Autism Speaks.
The 48-point loss was the worst in
Brought to you by
opening.
Autism Speaks and the Ad
Look
Council.
at the Cavs game.
Hi, this is C. Felton, aka The Alchemist, with
No, but these fools were down by like 59 points at one
Join us
point in
for
the
our
quarter.
show, Black and White,
And the
every
San Antonio
Saturday
Spurs
from
suck.
10 p.m. to midnight, right here on Radio
No, they're not.
Phoenix.
They're good. They're third in the West.
We'll be discussing
No, I know. I got it.
serious topics from time to time, and sometimes lighthearted topics. But always we'll have an eclectic form of music.
Yeah, the
So join us
35-21.
here on The Emoji Show, every Saturday from 10 p.m. to
Is that
midnight,
the Emoji
right
Show,
here on
what he
Radio
said?
Phoenix, where the Valley comes to talk, sing, and connect.
Mark My words. We're back.
Hey, that was a dope intro right there. You should have played that song. That was dope. I'm feeling that.
That's an East Coast track. I'm sorry you're feeling that.
I don't care. I could put some West Coast lyrics. Oh well.
Now,
It just got ridiculous.
so you said you got your 5 things going on.
Oh, we
man.
gonna
What's
run
up with
5
that?
things this early?
We'll do it.
Let's run it, man.
We'll do it.
Let's check it out, man. Prince fans are not happy with Justin Timberlake's for his use of a hologram during the Super Bowl halftime show this year, Super Bowl 51. Okay, this is all stemming from an interview that Prince gave Guitar World magazine in 1998, man, saying that stuff is demonic, man. And I'm not a demon. So if I was meant to play with Duke Ellington, we would have lived at the same time, man. I don't want them doing that. That's why I'm trying to get control over all the rights of all my music. What you think about that, man?
Yeah.
Issue or no issue?
It's not an issue because, first of all, they end up not doing the hologram.
But they did put a hologram of him up there, and he did sing with him on the song, and that's what Prince was mad about.
No, what I'm saying is, if you watch the halftime show,
Well,
it wasn't a hologram. It
you know
was
me.
a video.
Hydration situation.
But listen please. It was a video on a cloth. They was gonna do it, and at the last second they stopped it because their family didn't want to do it. So if you watch the video, there was no hologram at all.
Yeah, but he did sing with him, and he said that's demonic. I'm not a demon, so we don't do that. And he was just going off of the Nat King Cole with her father thing that they did. That's crazy though, man. Who would you want to sing with if you could have a chance to go over there and sing with? What past
I
artists would you
can't
want to get
sing
with?
anyway, so I'm not sure if they want me to sing with them.
No,
No.
I would want to probably, I don't know, Freddie Mercury.
I feel you.
Anyway, Vice President Trump, man, he's taking the father of Michael Warmer, Otto Warmer, the jailed student from South Korea, jailed in South Korea, a South Korean prison camp. Excuse me, I'm tripping today, y'all. You know, so he's taking him with him to the Winter Olympics, man. What you think about that?
Hopefully don't start a war. That's my problem.
Yeah, 'cause they don't want none right now.
Hopefully it's not a war. You know what I'm saying?
They don't want none. Trump a trip on him real quick. He waiting for the next president to get in and start a war.
So,
you know Trump crazy.
You know what?
Trump said, I'll run up on you, homie. He already said it.
I want to stay far away from that as possible.
Hey, he already said it. I'll run up on you, homie. Move. Remember what they used to say back when you was a kid? Knock this dollar off my shoulder, and we gonna fight. You remember. Anyway, number 3. On this day, man, on February 5th, 1995, guess what famous person or icon, I guess we would be our famous icon now, was born? Any guesses?
Who was that?
Trayvon Martin. February
Oh, yeah.
5th, 1995, his birthday was.
Happy birthday, Trayvon. You know what I mean? Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter. Anyway,
That up.
we got Bob Marley, man. His birthday was on the 6th of February. And I'm only saying that because Bob, man, was the man on the whole island, man. Bob had 28 kids. You know what I mean? And still counting. From the grave, Bob had them. Anyway, number 5. For all you fathers out there, man, that have a insignificant ex who wants to make his life worse, we got the Washington State Fathers' Right movement. They're pushing to change the law in Michigan, man, that once you have a child and you have been proven not to be the father, you don't have to pay the child support no more. And furthermore, you can go after the mother and the legal system for compensation for money that you have spent. What do you think about that?
You know I'm all for that, man.
Let's get them. I'm finna join. How you join the Washington State Fathers' Right movement?
Well, you got to be in Washington State. for
No,
it.
you don't have to. It's a nationwide movement.
Right.
I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna have the information for next week. 5 things, man, so we can learn how we all can become a movement of the Fathers' Right state. Wait, the Washington State Father. They need to change that to like affirmative action for men, fathers. You know, something hard. But Washington State Fathers Matters. What? They ain't gonna be scared of you, man. They're gonna hit you in your face, Rutherford. But yeah, there's my 5 things, man. Yo.
All right. I'll feel you on that. Yeah, we can get on that next week, man. Let's see get that into more detail right now. But right now, in overtime, you got Boston just up on Washington 102-100. All right, you got Charlotte and Portland. They tipped off, and it's Portland 31-18. Like
Guess
Kenny
Damian wasn't that
said,
bad.
Damian Lillard he's going off right now, you know. So and in college, you got some college basketball. You got Gonzaga, number 12 in the country, over Pacific 31-27 in the first half. You got SMC, number 11 in the country. They're up 36-26 over LMU in the first half. And then you have Arizona and UCLA tied up at 27. And that's in the first half. Clemson beat Pittsburgh. They're number 16 in the country, 72-48. And one of the big rivalries in sports, North Carolina beat Duke 82-78. And Duke was 9 in the country, and North Carolina 21st in the country. So that's a pretty big upset.
I'm rolling with the Lynch mob.
In college basketball. So another thing next week, we have to start on going on with some college ball and see what's happening with that. You know, you got the
There's nothing happening.
the tournament. The tournament's about to start next month, so you know.
Let's start talking about it next
bring
month.
that up.
The one and done has killed college basketball
But listen,
with me.
there's some players that, with how these trades went on with Cleveland and the Lakers and a lot of different teams. These first round picks are very important because there's some very star players that can fill in.
You got Trae Young, maybe Claxton in Alabama, and that's it.
Yeah, but you got from Duke, Bagley the third.
Man, Trae Young is the guy. Everybody else is like, okay, Trae Young is like the Cadillac, and everybody else is a bunch of Pintos, and a couple of them have Daytons on them.
Listen to this. Bagley the third, 15 points and 16 rebounds. All right, he's a rebounding machine. He's like 7 feet tall, forward. Matter of fact, he's 6'11". Excuse me. He's a freshman. He's the one that got that exempt from high school. He basically graduated high school a year early, and he ended up getting to.
Okay, he's a Pinto with Dayton.
He's a Pinto with Dayton. We'll see.
And then you got Trae Young. He's a Cadillac with some Dayton 100 spokes. You know what I mean?
They call him Bagley like a next Anthony Davis or Antetokounmpo. So
yeah, he's a Pinto with Dayton's. You know what I'm saying? That's what he is, a Pinto with Dayton. And we don't know if the roasters fall off. We don't know yet. You know who he is.
But listen to this. Let's say, like, a lot of people have been talking about Trae Young, but we've been watching Trae Young, and he is a superstar.
He's a Cadillac.
Yeah, I think he's going to be the number 1 overall pick. And if this Brooklyn pick, let's say this Brooklyn pick gets to the lottery, gets to maybe get that number 1 pick, and Cleveland has it, what do you do with LeBron James then?
LeBron is out of there. They don't care what he does.
You know what I mean?
He's already, Dan Gilbert, with his actions today, proved that he's like setting up for LeBron to shake the spot. Because when LeBron leaves, this time he's not just stuck holding the bag. He's got Kyrie Irving to ruin his career and Larry Nance Jr. who don't know no better.
And you know what trips me out is the fact that he kind of he traded with his homeboy Shannon Fry. So that's kind of lets you know, hey, you're not going to be here long. I'm surprised, really surprised that Kevin Love didn't get traded. Because he got hurt.
Nobody wants him.
No one does. I mean, even from last season, no one wanted him.
Nobody wants him. You're stuck. Just like we stuck with Luau Deng, they stuck with Kevin Love. Nobody wants him. You can't even give him away for a pack of gum.
Yeah, that is you know what? We're gonna see what's going on with that because it's gonna be very interesting in the next few months and come the NBA draft. You know. So matter of fact, we gotta get to a live read actually.
Let's get to the live read, man. What you gonna talk about? What's it talk about?
Are you still haunted by an old love that's hanging around in your driveway? Is your front yard cluttered with the remains of your old romance? Are the neighbors staring and shaking their heads because you just can't let it go? Then it's time to get rid of that old car, boat, motorcycle, or anything else with a motor. Sorry, no lawnmowers. Or for a tax deduction. For you and your charitable contribution to Radio Phoenix. For more information about Radio Phoenix Cars donation program, call 1-877-919-7749. Again, that's 1-877-919-7749. Radio Phoenix and your neighbors. Thank you in advance. And we'll be back right after this, the 2-minute music break with Mark My Word Sports Show.
Yo, yo. I thought you was actually cool for a second, man.
You talking about?
This is a rap song, huh?
What you talking about?
That got this whatever you want beat.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Who is this guy?
I forget, man. Luke Nasty.
Luke Nasty.
What were you talking about?
Oh, man.
I thought you was cool. What do you mean?
I thought you was finna play the real song. I thought I was finna throw my headphones back on and he started talking. It's like, oh no.
I'm not even paying attention.
Oh, who won the Michigan State Purdue game?
What do you mean?
Oh, that's Saturday. Okay. That sounds good.
What are you talking about?
Good game. Michigan State versus Purdue. Right there.
Oh, the advertisement.
Out the outlet. Baby, let me finish putting on my outfit. I'ma be honest, I ain't even left the house. Doing 80 and 60 tick, cause I ain't had a 50 in a minute. I told her when I get it, I'ma hit it. She told me that she want it, I'll be there when I'm finished. Oh, girl, I'm on the way. Ay. I just left the club and I'm about to make a play. I'm on the way. Wait. She told me that she cooking, I said gonna make a play. I'm on the way.
California music, right? Like West Side music, huh?
I'm on the way.
It's not dangerous enough for me.
Not dangerous enough. Not shooting up on lanes.
Then people gotta get killed.
Is it cool over my head like this? If I was in California, I could wear my
Which way you
head.
guys to the west?
This
You got west to the left.
I wear to the left. So what the left side means?
Chris.
Red. But it would have to be blue then. Probably red then, right? No.
You can buy one.
Oh, you can buy one. I never
You go the wrong way.
But what if you tell them, like, look, like, I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying?
You should be over there.
And you already know. Parking the visitor so you won't
There's a bit over here, homie.
It's been a minute, baby. I've been on the road. I'm getting money cause I gotta do the show.
Hey, does your show be stopping on the...
Go tell her that I'm home.
On the thing?
Tell her I can't talk on the phone cause she know I'm going 80 and
But see, it has everything to do with your Wi-Fi signal. But it doesn't fade in and out. I don't need it. But see, we got different choices to go over how to phone. We use my tablet, we use my cell phone, Bobby uses his cell phone. See, the thing is, the more tablets and electronics you have, you can go live on different avenues, kind of tablets and YouTube and tablets and Facebook, just to get more people to think about it. You know what I mean?
I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
I'm grabbing my headphones. I'll be back too if I grab the right headphones. I grab my headphones.
Exactly. We're just gonna go right into it right now.
Let's dive in. Uh-oh, Bootley Lee Farnsworth.
Oh, was it right there?
That's an in the name game. And y'all know this game. I got 5 names for Kenny and Cena, and he's gonna say
How you know I didn't
good
see him?
game or bad game.
How you know I wasn't over there when you was with the went to the intermission break. I was over there like, yeah, okay. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I definitely got that name. All right. My first name.
Here, wait, hold on. I'm gonna miss one for you this week, okay? You know, it's like they tip out the beer and they finna drink it. You tip out some alcohol for the fallen homies. I'm gonna miss one for the fallen homies. All right, go ahead, go.
You gonna miss one for the fallen homies. All right. I guess so. All right. Countantino.
Ooh.
That's your first one.
He had a bad game, man, because his name is Countin. Countin. Could you imagine being called that? Hey, yo, Countin, come here. Nobody afraid of you?
Felipe Coutinho. He had a goal for Barcelona.
Well, wait a minute. You just said the last name. You didn't give me the first name. I could have been rocking with you.
I said I've always only said the last name. I've only said one name.
Are you serious? I think it's a setup already. See, it's because I'm a Raider fan.
Okay.
Playing against the refs and the other team.
This is the second one.
Saquon Barkley. No.
Yasova.
He had a good game. He a soccer player, huh? That's what you did. You went with a whole bunch of soccer players this week, huh? Just to get back at me since I've been perfect 2 weeks in a row.
No.
See, look. See?
Ersan Yasova, power forward for the Hawks.
Oh, curse
He
you,
only had
basketball.
5 points
Why y'all letting
in
them
that
foreigners
loss
in with funny names,
Orlando
man?
Magic.
What happened to the days when the foreigners with the funny names either kicked the football or played soccer? What the heck?
All right, here's one. A newbie.
A newbie. Yeah, he had a good name, man, because he a newbie.
A good game?
Yeah, because he was a newbie.
No.
I gotta check these stats, man.
Bad game.
I think I'm getting set up.
He only had 6 points in the Raptors win. He played like 20-something minutes.
He had 6 points?
He had a bad game.
You could score too?
I don't know. I'm moving on.
You should have said ding, ding, ding over
all right,
there.
here's an easy one. All right, I'll get you an easy one. Barry.
Barry. He had a good name.
He had a good game?
Yeah, because he had a good name.
All right. Now that's Barry, John Barry the second from North Carolina. They just won, beat Duke, and he had 21 points.
Okay, okay.
Now he's another player.
He's a Dayton with Pinto. He's
that
a
can come
Pinto with
out
Dayton.
and play immediately.
He's a Pinto with Dayton.
He's another player that can come out, and he's not a freshman. He's been there for he's a junior actually.
Okay, we'll make him a cutlass with Dayton.
He's a cutlass.
Yeah, he's a cutlass.
A cutty?
Yeah, he's a cutlass with Dayton. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. There's the last one.
You hear this in his
I can't even really
conspiracy the
pronounce
whole
this
time.
name.
Oh, see, he can't even pronounce it. He was so mad at me for being perfect last 2 weeks.
Look at this name.
Look,
Vex,
he even
Vex
needs some
in the
help.
building. Look at this name. Can you
What's
pronounce
up?
this name? His last
that
name,
name?
if you read my handwriting.
Chuck Wooka?
Chuck Wooka.
Chuck Wooka?
Chuck
Wooka?
Chawuka.
Yeah, there
I
you
don't
go.
know.
Chawuka Walker.
Chewaka.
Chawuka Walker. Man, he had a bad name, man, because you can't even say his name.
Bad game?
Yeah, because you can't say his name. He played for what? Toronto Raptors too?
No. He had 0 points in 21 minutes in the loss to Clemson. He plays for Pitt.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was just tonight. See, what I've been doing is getting live scores, players that's played live games versus.
Oh no, I
the
seen
game
you over
before.
there working in the lab like you was over there putting a conspiracy together. I seen you. I know what you was doing. It don't take long for Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder to figure it out.
It was.
They all seen you.
All right, now we got some live scores. The Lakers are down to OKC 22-15.
We're gonna win that game.
All right, you got Portland. They're up 44-35. Charlotte's coming right back. Okay, and then 14 seconds left in overtime. You got Boston up on Washington 108-104. I'm really surprised that Washington's hanging in there with Boston right now.
I'm not.
Because they have.
You still got Bradley Beal.
Yeah, Bradley Beal.
You know what I mean?
There, but John Wall's hurt, so that's a lot of.
John Wall's always hurt.
Bradley Beal right now has 18 points. You got Porter Jr. He has 27 points.
Right.
And 11 rebounds. So, you know, and then off the bench, Ombre Jr. with 11
Hombre.
points.
Hombre.
Exactly.
Hey, hombre.
Yep. And you look, you got Kyrie Irving being Kyrie with 28 points.
I told you, the
Six assists,
luckiest
6
shooting
rebounds.
man in the world.
And Brown with 18 points.
Kyrie, man, he's like
Jason
the
Tatum
real
with
Steph
11.
Curry.
Yeah. And Al Horford with 12.
He
know?
just run to the basket and just throw it towards the basket and go in. Like,
You
come
got
on, man.
Morris off the bench with 15, Rozier with 12, and Greg Marlborough chipped in with 5. So he was already, you know, paying dividends, and they won.
How many fouls did Greg
They
have,
just
though? That's the
won
interesting
110
part.
to 104. So
How many fouls did he have? That's the interesting part. So that's what he's there for.
it really doesn't say, but he probably had a couple.
That's his stat line. That's what he's there for.
Right, get those fouls and stop the clock. Right?
That's what he's there for.
But yeah, it's
Pick
been
up
the
an occasional
final.
rebound along the way.
Boston beat the Wizards 110 to 104. So, you know, I expected it to be a higher scoring game, you know, a higher margin of victory. So, you know, hey, and let's check out the Lakers. Let's see the Lakers box score. What's going on? Since it's early in the first quarter. Okay. I can't even see. They even got all the score. They haven't got that yet.
We only got 7 players.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay.
It ain't couldn't be that hard.
Up yet, so you know. Let's see here. You got Randall with 6, Brandon Ingram with 2, Lopez with 4. Okay. You got
Yeah.
Paul George already doing things with 15 points. So he's basically the whole offense of the game right now.
He's the only one in the game.
Yeah.
Ain't Russ sitting out and
Yeah, you have Felton
the
starting.
black hole sitting down too, ain't he?
Yeah, they're down. So, yep, exactly.
The black hole's not playing, right?
No, he's not.
I'm talking about Carmelo
Black
Anthony
Hole
for all
being
that don't know.
Carmelo Anthony.
The ball go in, it ain't coming
Oh
back.
my God. But you know what? We're gonna get out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. Once again, we apologize for the Facebook Live situation, but we're gonna have a new situation going on in the next week or so. We're gonna figure it out. We recorded this second hour, and we're gonna post that possibly later on today or tomorrow. We're gonna hit up YouTube. We're gonna try to do YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Broaden the spectrum, and see what's going on. For Kenny, I'm Dwayne. This is Mark My Words Sports Show.
Mark my words.
And we're gonna keep it 1 million.
We out.
Up next is DJ Vex with the Basement Tapes.
They'll be stopping on you when you be doing your Facebook? Oh, y'all don't do Facebook, huh?
I do Instagram.
Instagram.
It does stop, yeah. Kim was saying.
He said he found that on Facebook, YouTube.
What? This song right here.
Prince took all his shit off YouTube. What I
Someone put it back on YouTube. And I looked at the date, it was like June of 2017. It was music videos. I was like, what the hell? So I was trying to look for him.
I thought he took all his shit off.
You hear my 5 thing about Prince, the people being pissed off?
Nah.
Prince, you know the hologram thing they did with Unforgettable with Nat King Cole and her dad? Prince said that shit is demonic.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
So, Justin Timberlake, all his fans is pissed off at Justin Timberlake right now for doing that shit for the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Personally, what I think is you need a life if you mad about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, niggas ain't got nothing to do with it.
Peace. Mark my words.